We have a big stress problem. The Stress in America survey found that adults continue to report high levels of stress, and many of them feel that their stress has increased over the last year. 80% of workers feel stress on the job, and half of them say that they need help in learning how to manage that stress. Dealing with stress, managing your emotions, and controlling anxiety is something that many people don't know how to do, and is one of the many things that should have been taught in school that we never learned.
Write a referral for stealing. Seriously.
Oh, you want to write a referral?
Yeah.
Write a referral for that.
I stop talking. You do not come up to me, Dr. Shu. Get my goddamn face.
You go there.
All right?
Sit down. Okay?
You go sit down.
What did you? Why you told me?
You go sit down, all right?
You never
Come up to me like that.
And as entrepreneurs, we may feel that we're under attack 24/7. And so in this video, what I want to do today is give you 6 different ways how you can deal with stress. Number 1, exercise. Exercise is one of the most important things that you can do to combat stress. Now, it may seem contradictory, but putting physical stress on your body could actually relieve mental stress. Now, the benefits are strongest when you exercise regularly, and it was found that people who do exercise regularly actually are less likely to experience anxiety than those who don't exercise. Now, there's a few reasons behind this, one of them being is stress hormones. Exercise actually lowers your stress hormones in your body. Exercising regularly will lower cortisol in your body in the long term. It also helps release endorphins, which are chemicals that act as natural painkillers in your body and put you in a good mood. Exercise also helps with sleep. It improves your sleep quality, which can be negatively affected by stress and anxiety. Exercise also helps with confidence. When you exercise regularly, you feel more competent and confident in your body, which in turn promotes mental well-being. So try to find an exercise routine or activity that you enjoy, such as yoga, rock climbing, dancing, or walking. Walking or jogging involves repetitive movements of large muscle groups, and this can be particularly stress relieving. Number 2, write it down. One way to handle stress is to actually write things down. Now, one approach is to write things that stress you out, but another is to actually write things that you're grateful for. When you focus your thoughts on what's positive and good in your life, this will help relieve stress and anxiety. So when you shift your mind towards positive thoughts, this will give you a better outlook on life. So write down even the most basic things that you're grateful for, something that might motivate you daily. You want this kind of energy. You don't want all the bad and the negative. Number 3, chewing gum. Chewing on things goes back to the ancient times. We've been finding things to chew on for thousands of years. The ancient Greeks and Mayans actually chewed on tree resin. The first chewing gum as we know it today was made from a rubber named chicle, and that's where Chiclets the brand came from. So while today's chewing gum definitely tastes a lot better, the ancient Greeks and Mayans were actually onto something. Studies suggest that the ancient chewers actually might have felt less stress than their non-chewing counterparts. So for starters, chewing gum is associated with reduced anxiety and lower cortisol levels. The stress relief can actually occur almost immediately, but also has long-term effects as well. So for a super easy and quick stress reliever, try chewing a stick of gum. Studies suggest that people who chew gum have a greater sense of well-being and lower stress levels. Now you may be wondering, how is this possible? One explanation is that chewing gum causes brain waves similar to those of relaxed people. Another explanation is that chewing gum promotes blood flow to your brain. Additionally, stress relief was found to be the greatest with people who chewed more strongly. And another study found that people who chewed gum twice a day for 14 days rated their stress levels to be significantly lower than people who didn't chew. And not only are the gum chewers less stressed, they might actually be more alert too. A study found that people who chewed gum while completing memory-related tasks actually had a higher attention span and quicker reaction times. And the 4th way to deal with stress is laugh. It's hard to feel anxious when you're laughing, and it's good for your health, and there's a few reasons why it might help relieve stress. Laughing has been found to relieve your stress response and reduce tension because it relaxes your muscles. In the long term, laughter can also help improve your mood and your immune system. A study was actually done with people with cancer, and it was found that people in the laughter intervention group had much more relieved stress than people who were simply distracted. So try watching a funny TV show, go see some stand-up, or hang out with people who make you laugh. Number 5, learn to say no. Now, definitely not all stressors are within your control, but some are. Take control over the parts of your life that you can change and are causing you stress. One way to do this may be to simply say no more often. This is especially true if you're finding yourself taking more than you can handle or juggling a ton of responsibilities. You have to be selective of what you take on, otherwise you'll feel overwhelmed. And saying no to things that will unnecessarily add to your load will definitely help you reduce stress. If you find yourself taking on responsibility after responsibility that you cannot handle, you have to take it easy and slow it down. And on that note, another big thing that causes stress is definitely going to be number 6. Learn to avoid procrastination. I did an entire video just showing you how you can help end procrastination. If you haven't seen that video yet, link will be in the description. You can check it out below. So another way to control your stress is to stay on top of your priorities and stop procrastinating. Procrastination leads you to act reactively instead of proactively, and this leaves you to start scrambling and catch up with everything that you have to do. This negatively affects your health and sleep quality, and as I mentioned, having a good amount of sleep and having good quality sleep will help you reduce your anxiety. So get in the habit of making a to-do list organized by priority. Give yourself realistic deadlines and work your way down the list. Work on the things that you have to get done today and give yourself chunks of uninterrupted time. Multitasking in and of itself can be very stressful, and switching between tasks could distract you and lead to even more procrastination. It's a stressful world, there's no doubt about that, with technology and all this modern living. I want to know what you do to help manage your stress. Tell me in the comments below. Do you have a lot of stress? Do you feel that you don't have much stress? I want to know your thoughts. Tell me down below. So there's many ways to deal with stress, and following some of these strategies will definitely alleviate it. If you enjoyed that video, if you got something out of it, be sure to smash that like button. Give it a big thumbs up. It just helps with the algorithm so that more people could see videos just like this. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post videos every single week, business, finance, tips and tricks, my personal experience. I do it all on this channel. And if you'd like to be notified every time I get a new video, be sure to hit that little notification bell as well, so that we're notified every time I upload a new one. See you in the next video.